going on, everyone? Oh, bug in here. That fly just distracted the hell out of me. It's one of those really dark, annoying flying bugs, and he's like slamming himself into the ceiling of my condo like an asshole. Anyway, you might see him buzz in front of me during this video. He actually just went in my lights now. Maybe he'll kill himself. Anyway, Dark Side Phil here, and welcome to a channel update for August 3rd, 2012. I'll be honest, a lot has been going on, and you may not be aware of all of it because I haven't publicly talked about a lot of the stuff that's been going on. But I figure let's take the time, let's do a channel update now, and basically talk a little bit about the stuff that's been going on, some news for you guys, and stuff like that. So first of all, I just want to remind everyone, I have been mentioning this in all my videos, I want to mention it again, that I will be on vacation with Panda Lee the last week of August. So just so you know, starting August 25th, you're not going to see any gaming footage. It's actually going to be footage of us traveling and going to where we're going, and we're going to film while we're there. We don't know how much we're going to film, but we thought it would be cool to for the first time, I'm actually going on a vacation in quite some time. Usually whenever I travel, it somehow has something to do with business or gaming. You know what I mean? It's either, for my old job, I actually went to Canada once, Newfoundland. When I traveled, it was always to go to some tournament or something. This is the first time I'm going on like a trip where it's not a convention, it's not gaming, it's just to relax and have fun. And I'm really excited about it. But I'm not telling you where it is. It's going to be an undisclosed mystery location. You'll know when you finally see the videos. But I just want to warn everyone that that is coming up. And I just looked at the calendar. I was like, oh shit, really? It's only 1, 2, 3. It's only like another 3 weeks, basically. In 3 weeks, that's when we're going. So, pretty cool. More on that as it approaches, okay? Alright, so now let's talk about some topics and things that have been going on. Let's talk about Project 7. Let's talk about what happened when the Project 7 trailer aired on Machinima Respawn this past Sunday. And I'll explain some things to you about what happened there. I'm going to clarify some things. There was a lot of confusion, a lot of miscommunication, a lot of things that people were kind of getting fooled by. And then I'm going to tell you about the conversation I had with Machinima this week about it, okay? So, the Project 7 trailer went up on Machinima Respawn this past Sunday. Now, here's what happened. Originally, I was told by Machinima that it was going to be up at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But what ended up happening was, I guess during the course of the week, they had 2 last submission videos, or 2 last videos that they wanted to slip in. And so actually, they only upload 1 video an hour on Respawn. That's their process over there, so that each video gets some time to be seen. My video got to be the last one uploaded for that day, which is tremendous, because when you're the last video uploaded for like a 12-hour period on Respawn, it's the first thing you see on the page. So on the page, bleh. So I thanked my Machinima contacts for that. That was kind of a favor they did for me to get the trailer seen. Now, as you remember, last week when we found out that this was going to air on Respawn, I said I really needed your help. I need you to go over there and watch it, comment on it, you know, rate it, and then also if there's confusion, first of all, if there's confusion in the comments from the Machinima Respawn audience, like, what is this, I don't understand, to explain to them what it is, because I didn't get a chance to really do that in the trailer. They just wanted me to show some of the gaming comedy stuff, that it's not like me standing there, well, this is a series about where I go and I travel to get my gaming powers, blah, 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 and it's already up. You know, I didn't have a chance to do that in the video. But in addition to that, I also wanted to see, because there was overwhelming negativity, which there a lot of times you would have if you're on an audience like Respawn. And here's why. Respawn, that channel, was created for gameplay, really. That's really originally what Machinima created that channel for. But now they're trying to branch out and do different things. They've realized just having gameplay on the channel can get kind of stale, especially since when you end up watching it, 90% of the gameplay is first-person shooters like Battlefield and Modern Warfare 3. So they're trying to branch out. They've tried a few different things. They actually have a guy who does live-action Modern Warfare. He actually is like, he's in the armed forces, he has weapons, and he goes out and he shows, gee, this is how you would reload, this is how you do this stuff in real life. And he says that series has been doing pretty good, and so he thought Project 7 would also be a cool series that would be a fit on the channel. Thing is, they didn't say that to anyone on Respawn. No one on Respawn said, oh, by the way, this is coming and here's why it's on this channel. So I was afraid that there was going to be like a misunderstanding of, what is this doing? This channel's only for gameplay. There's no reason for this to be on the channel. It sucks. That's kind of what I wanted our fans to combat, okay? So the video went up, first of all, 2 hours late. And because it went up 2 hours late, my fans, obviously, they're very excited. They're all, you know, they want to see it. Start jumping over there to the Respawn channel at 9 o'clock when it was supposed to be live, and it wasn't there. So what do? They start commenting on other people's videos. Now, I don't care if you comment on other people's videos, as long as you're commenting about the video, and that's where it kind of got out of hand. I think the fans were too excited, and they were like, oh, we want to see this Project 7, we don't care about anything else, we just want Project 7, and so they started commenting Project 7 on other people's videos. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Project 7? But the thing is, those people actually got some bonus views off of that, a couple thousand, I would assume, bonus views, and actually some of them wrote and said to me, it's okay, in fact, thanks, because for whatever hype that you brought to Respawn that day, it actually rubbed off on my video. So I did get a couple actual messages from people or videos around my video who said it's okay, no big deal, and actually thanks for the extra views. Then when Project 7's trailer finally went live, it was like everyone who ever had any involvement with me at once decided to show up. Because here's what really happened, and here's what people don't seem to understand. If you look at the comments on the video, they're completely out of hand. You've got people saying racist shit. You've got people saying insulting into the arguments. This sucks. This is great. DSP's the best. DSP's a fat loser. You know, every kind of comment you could possibly think of. And it's all people arguing with each other on the video. I knew that was going to happen. I'm being honest with everyone. I knew that was going to happen, and here's why. Because this is what people don't realize. A lot of the people who commented on that video are the people who constantly watch and follow my content, but they don't like me. So they took this opportunity to go on and they said, oh, I know what I could do. I can shit in his living room today by going and leaving nasty shit on the video. And so they went in there. Some of them impersonated my fans. Like, there were some people who were completely like, blatant. I love DSP. He's the best thing ever. By the way, I hate Asians and blacks. You know, they would say crazy racist shit. You're, whoa, wait a minute. You know, that's not, you know, my fans don't say that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell it's a troll who's creating an account or is using some racist, you know, words to make my fans look bad. And there was a lot of that. There was also people who were pretending like they didn't know who I was, and they were seeing this video for the first time and saying they didn't like it. Like, I remember one particular guy, I just blocked him like a month ago for saying retardedly stupid things on my videos. Now here he is watching the Project 7 trailer, which obviously he's watched because he was a fan of mine. You know, this kind of looks good, but because there's a comment war going on, I don't think I'm going to check out this content on Phil's channel. What? You're blocked from my channel, asshole! Fuck you! You're just saying that to make me look bad, to try to troll me on the video and try to bring me down. So what the video ended up being were some fans who were doing the right thing. They were commenting, they were saying they liked the series. If they did, they were explaining to people what the series was. Some people were completely overzealous, to which point they kind of exploded and they were attacking everyone that said anything that wasn't kissing my ass, which wasn't the intention of what I was sending people over there to do. But I can't control all of my fans. I understand that people are going to do what they want to do, and some people just wanted to act nuts, and they did. Then there were a group of people who were pretending to be my fans and were saying ridiculous stuff and basically, you know, trying to make my fans look bad. And then you had the blatant trolls who hate me and said, oh, this sucks, Phil sucks, everything Phil does sucks. And then probably out of all those viewers, probably about 10% of them were legit Machinima Respawn viewers who were just looking at today's videos and said, what's Project 7? And they clicked on it and they watched it, oh, okay, and they look at the comments, holy fuck, what's going on down here? That video has over 3,000 comments on it, and most of those comments were put on there within the first day that the video was live on Respawn. So it is what it is. I understand that. A lot of people see me as a controversial figure. There's a lot of people that don't like me. Whatever. You know what I mean? That's never going to change. You know what they say, if you have haters, you're doing something right. Well, I have plenty of haters, so I must be doing a lot right. And it is what it is. It turned out to be what it was. The good news, here's the good news. It got a hell of a lot of attention. I'm absolutely sure that thousands of people who never heard of Project 7 now know what it is and are probably looking forward to it. And in addition to that, it was the third most viewed video from that day. In fact, right now, it's actually one of the most viewed videos on Respawn for all week. The only videos that beat it were the usual installment of Sean Anners has that series, or I don't know how you say his name, Sean Anners, Sean Anners, I don't know. But his newest video was up, so obviously that beat it. That's a regular on Respawn. And there was some Modern Warfare 3 montage, which of course, first-person shooter, Modern Warfare, that's what that audience is kind of catered to. So obviously that was going to do better. But I got the most thumbs up, over 2,000 thumbs up, the most comments, and almost the most views, third most views for that day. Overwhelmingly good in that case, because that's a lot of attention for the series. So I talked to my Machinima contacts this week, and I explained to them the situation. I said, here's what happened on the video, here's why I think it happened. I said, it's not a big deal. So I have two. And I said, first of all, would you like to run Project 7 on Respawn still after this trailer? They said, absolutely. Look, it got pretty decent views. I think as of right now, it has just under like 40,000 views. And I said, for an average show that runs on the Respawn channel, that's actually pretty high. And of course, it didn't blow up. Okay, well, a lot of my fans who wanted to see it already saw the trailer on my channel. And I'm sure, when the series airs, you're going to have people seeing it for the first time. It's definitely, I don't expect it to be as many views as it's gotten on DSPGaming. I don't expect that, because I know a lot of my fans are going to be going back and rewatching it like they did on my channel because they liked it so much. But he says, yeah, I would like to still air the series. And I said, well, I have two suggestions then. Number one, can Machinima themselves somehow, in something that people watch from Respawn, explain what the series is and the reason why it's here? Because I think a lot of the Respawn audience were confused. They were saying, why is there a live-action trailer for a gaming series, on Respawn? I thought Respawn was for gameplay. Can Machinima explain to its fan base that this channel is not only for gameplay anymore? To which they responded and said, yes, we're going to actually try to get Mr. Sark on his show. I don't know what his show is, but I guess he does a show every week to watch the trailer and talk about it, so that people will know what it is and why it's on the channel, and hopefully they'll become more receptive to it, not a what's this, is this even supposed to be here kind of attitude. But number two, I said, is there any way to moderate the comments? Because obviously the comments were completely out of control, and I even said to him, I said, I usually moderate the comments on my own videos. If I see something going out of control, I start blocking, I start doing stuff, because you can't have people, especially on a new series like this. I'm sure there were a lot of people who might have been turned off because of the environment what was going on. You had trolls acting as fans, you had fans being overzealous, you had people doing racist shit that blatantly just doesn't fly here on YouTube. And he said, well, yeah, he could have it moderated, but it has to be a weekday, He says the best bet to get something moderated well is to do it, run it during the day on a Monday, and then someone in the office can moderate the comments and try to take care of any flare-ups that happen. But I'm personally thinking maybe that's not the best idea, because I think I'd rather have it run, say, on a weekend in a time slot like it had, because it did get a lot of attention because it was the last video of the weekend. So, it is what it is. I think I haven't set in stone anything with these guys yet of when we're going to do it. I will let you know as it approaches when episodes 1 through 4 of Project 7 will be airing on Machinima. I'll give you the details and such, and then, it would be great if everyone could go over there and watch the series again. I just wish that people wouldn't go over there and go nuts. You know what I mean? I just go over there, watch it. Oh, this is a good series. I like it. Rate it. Comment on it, and if you see people saying negative shit, like I said, if it's something blatantly disgusting, racist, that's the stuff you flag. The stuff that's insanely negative, that it's not legit. If someone says, I don't like the series, that's fine. If someone says, wow, DSP is a fat fucking piece of shit and he should keep his ass off of Machinima, that's what you flag. That's what I meant when I said to flag, because I was afraid that all the trolls, which is exactly what happened, all the trolls would head over there to try to make me look bad, which is exactly what happened. Overall, I view it as a success. Got a lot of attention, and I think that there are people now who are interested in Project 7 who weren't before. I think that the series will definitely get some views when it is aired over there. Will it be amazing, blow your pants off? Probably not. But like I said, it's still cool to get extra exposure, and that's what we're looking to do here. So I'll give you more info as it approaches when we're going to be airing the actual 4 episodes over on Machinima Respawn, okay? So that's what happened with that whole situation. Outside of that, this week, oh my god, I'm exploding. This week, I actually completed, well, didn't really complete, I ended my Mega Man X marathon. The reason I did, because I was getting bored of Mega Man X. I'll be honest with you. I played 6 games. I was getting tired of it. Mega Man X6 is an atrociously bad fucking game, okay? It doesn't play like a Mega Man game. It's like they wanted to do something different with the series. I fucking hated it. And after playing it for like a couple hours, I just didn't want to play it anymore. So I ended it right there. I said, fuck this. And then I actually played the Transformers Fall of Cybertron demo a day early than when it went public, because I actually pre-ordered the game at GameStop. Now, if you didn't see that footage, I'm not surprised, because you probably didn't know that it was coming out, because I didn't announce it, because I didn't know that I was going to end Mega Man X6 early. But I do have a playthrough of both the single-player campaign portions of the demo and several online matches that I put up on Monday, so definitely check that out. I think a lot of people missed out on it because they didn't realize that it was coming out this week. And then, of course, the big thing this week was the Grand Theft Auto Marathon, which I'm continuing. And I beat Grand Theft Auto 3 within, 2.5, 3 days. Started Vice City, playing Vice City right now. Here's the plan and here's what's going on. I am a little bit GTA'd out today. After playing GTA for 4 days in a row, I'm a little beat. So I'm glad actually that tomorrow John Rambo's coming over and we're going to be doing something completely different, because if I had to play Grand Theft Auto again another day, I might get tired of it. So I think tomorrow's going to be a nice break. On Sunday and Monday, I'm going to be continuing with Vice City. Probably, I'm hoping maybe I'll beat it on Monday. And now people are asking me a lot of things, because other things happened this week. So let me explain what else happened this week and why people are wondering what's going to happen. As you know, if you've been following along, the Skyrim's first DLC called Dawn Guard was released on the Xbox 360 over a month ago at this point, and Microsoft had actually paid Bethesda to get a 30-day exclusive window, meaning it was only going to be on Xbox 360 for 30 days, then it would be released for the other platforms, PC and PS3. Well, fans were furious because a full month passed, 30 days passed, and there was no update from Bethesda. Where is the DLC? Is it coming? What's going on? And when then a Bethesda employee tweeted, "Oh, we never said anything about a release date," which caused all kinds of controversy. People were like, is it ever even going to come out for these other platforms? Why the hell did Microsoft get an exclusive DLC? So then, all of a sudden, earlier this week, Bethesda announces, okay, later in the week we'll have news for you regarding the Dawn Guard DLC on PC and PlayStation 3. Don't give a date, don't say what the announcement is going to be or anything like that. So everyone's like, alright, whatever. Maybe they're going to say it's not going to happen. Maybe they're going to say it's going to happen tomorrow. No one knows. They never fucking did it. They made this announcement, they were going to make another announcement, and they never made their announcement. So what happened was, somehow during the week, they just decided, we'll just release it for PC. Didn't tell anyone, never made an announcement, so I'm sure there were people who were dying to play it and didn't know it was coming out and weren't able to play it because they probably didn't have time to do it, or they didn't have, they would have made plans if they really wanted to play it that bad and they didn't know it was ever coming out. So I don't know what the hell Bethesda's thinking at this point. I mean, it's very poor customer support, because all the fans and customers basically yelled out, we want this DLC. Well, like, who just releases a product without telling anyone about it? You know what I mean? Like, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I want it, I want it, I want it. It would be like, let's say, I don't know, your brother, you had something of his and he wants it back, and you're like, I want it, he keeps asking, you say, oh, I'll get it to you, I'll get it to you, and then all of a sudden you just slip it in and don't tell him. Like, I don't know, that was a bad analogy, it was horrible. But it just makes no sense. If you want to sell your product, tell people when it's coming out. There was no reason for them to do this the way they did it. To make matters worse, they haven't even announced when the PlayStation 3 DLC is coming out. It's not out yet. So let me get this straight. You don't release it 30 days after the Xbox 360, which is what you did with Fallout and all its expansions and Fallout New Vegas. So you've changed your policy on what you're going to do with your DLCs. You make an announcement saying you're going to give info. You never give your info or the announcement, and then you just release it without telling anyone on the fucking PC when no one knew it was coming out. And on PlayStation 3 now we have no idea if it's ever coming out. It's a horrible mess. Bethesda is doing a horrible job of communicating with its customer base. I don't know what they're doing. But that being said, as you know, I was waiting to play this Dawn Guard DLC for a month, and then it didn't come out, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I announced my GTA Marathon. I said, to hell with it. I'm not waiting. I am not waiting for Dawn Guard. I've had enough. Therefore, I'm going to do a GTA Marathon. Well, guess what? Dawn Guard came out. I don't give a fuck. That's just Bethesda's fault. Bethesda can wait. And that's my kind of my attitude. And it's a shame, because Skyrim was my favorite game of 2011. I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, I do want to get back into it and do this DLC. But I already made plans, and that's fucking Bethesda's fault. So Bethesda, fucking clean your act up. If you're going to release a product, tell people when it's coming out. If you don't know, say we don't know. But then don't just release it willy-nilly and leave some people hanging, leave some people screwed who had plans to do other stuff. For poor PS3 users still don't know what's going on. You can't fucking do that. That's not how you communicate with your customers. So all I have to say is, will I be doing the Dawn Guard DLC? The answer is eventually. But I don't know when, because here's the thing, like I just said, Sunday and Monday, I'm hoping I could beat Vice City. Now what my plan was for this next week, again, already had plans because Dawn Guard was all botched up. Persona 4 Arena comes out on Tuesday. That's a new fighting game that's coming out, and I want to try it. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I want to at least try it and give it a chance. And I'm going to do that over on DSP Street Fighter. In fact, I've already got a new custom background up from Owen Was Her, who is a forum member and someone who designs backgrounds for me. frequently, and he did a really good job, so go check that out. But anyway, I'm going to be playing that starting on Tuesday on DSP Street Fighter. In addition, I want to continue the Grand Theft Auto Marathon. As you know, I have got Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, San Andreas, and also Vice City Stories. What I think I'm going to do for this marathon is I'm going to play the big three. I've already beaten Grand Theft Auto 3, I'm going to play Vice City and beat it, and then I think I'm going to do San Andreas as well. And what I think I'm going to do is maybe for an hour to 2 hours a day maybe, for next week, I'll maybe be playing Persona 4 Arena on DSP Street Fighter, and then I'll come back here on DSPGaming, and I'll do more Grand Theft Auto. So that way the Grand Theft Auto fans get their fix, the fighting game fans and the Persona fans get their fix, and everyone's happy. So, as you can see, this was already planned out in advance. I had this planned out, and now all of a sudden I'm just going to play Dawn Guard? No, fuck that. Bethesda, like, they fucked up. So, problem is, of course, that week after, you've got Darksiders 2, you've got Sleeping Dogs, you've got, the week after that is Transformers. So what's going to end up happening, I'll be honest. The Dawn Guard DLC, I'm going to play it. I can't tell you when. I can tell you this. It's probably not going to be this next week, because I'm continuing Grand Theft Auto Marathon, and I'm doing Persona 4. Persona 4 Arena over on DSP Street Fighter. So to hell with Bethesda. They botched it. They fucked it up. They can wait. And it's a shame because I know that my playthrough of Skyrim sold a lot of people on the game and they ran out and bought it. Oh well. I'm not going to even recommend this DLC until I play it, and I don't know when I'm going to play it. So who knows? It's coming. I just don't know when I'm going to fit it in, because this month already has a jam-filled schedule with new games and my vacation the last week. So we'll see what happens. There is actually some dead time at the beginning of September. Maybe I could fit it in then, or maybe I could fit it in during the month if there's a dead day here or there. I don't know. But anyway, I apologize it happened like this. There's no control over it, obviously. I will get to it, but I don't know when. I know people keep asking for it. There's nothing I can do at this point. We'll see what happens. I'll update you later. But as for now, yes, I'm aware it's out, but I have no plans to play it within the next week or so, okay? So, that being said, since you now know that I'm going to finish Vice City and I'm going to go right to San Andreas, obviously I need that day break, and so tomorrow, John Rambo's coming over, we're going to do another episode of Smart Guys. Here's the thing, here's another weird thing. The Expendables 2 game, which is actually a downloadable title, originally was slated to come out the same week as the Expendables 2 movie, which is in 2 more weeks. All of a sudden, it just got released on PlayStation Network this week. And everyone's like, what the hell? Like, it came out 2 weeks before the movie. That's really odd. So it's out. It has 4-player co-op. Now, myself and John already wanted to play it. Our friend Joe wants to play it, and also OJ has mentioned he's interested in playing it. So what we're trying to do right now is coordinate all of us to play it. If we can put it together for tomorrow, we may do Expendables 2 tomorrow. If we can't, you'll be seeing us doing it sometime in this month on a weekend that we can all get together. But as of right now, we're not sure. It was like kind of short notice that all of a sudden yesterday it came out, and now we're trying to run around. Gee, can we do it or not? Are we going to be able to do it? I don't know. So we'll see what happens with that as well. You'll definitely see co-op tomorrow. If you don't see Expendables 2, it's going to be Umbrella Chronicles HD. Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles HD with myself and John. And that's right, the PS move. Alright, and the last thing that I want to talk about, Panda Lee has a channel on YouTube now. And it's called PandaLee Games. Actually, now that I said that, I should double check. I think, because I keep forgetting if games or gaming. I'm an idiot. PandaLee Games, I was right. So Panda Lee Games, that's the name of it. Right now she's in the middle of an LA Noire playthrough. She recorded, I think, for 3 straight days. She's actually in the middle of the homicide missions where she had a little hiccup because she has to edit those videos because there's some nudity on the dead bodies, and obviously YouTube doesn't like nudity. So she had to do editing. Of course, she doesn't have a great computer, not top-of-the-line gaming rig like I have, and therefore it's taking her like hours to edit these videos. Also, her internet's slower than mine, so it takes her like almost an hour per video to upload. But she's getting through it, and this is her first playthrough. She's really excited. If you like LA Noire, the cool thing is she's doing all the DLC cases that I never did. She actually, I think she has 4 or 5 of them total. 5 total, I think. She's already done 2 and made a separate playlist. So if you don't want to watch LA Noire again, but you want to see those cases that you missed, you can go watch her do them in a separate playlist, or she also has the entire playthrough in a playlist as well. She's giving me some ideas for other games she's going to be doing soon. Really cool. I'm excited because she's having fun doing it. She's having a lot of fun. All this week, I'm giving her tips, and she's recording. She's loving it. So definitely go check out her stuff. And by no means am I saying you have to watch her stuff. It's mandatory. I'm just saying if you want to see a girl gamer do playthroughs, It's not very common, you know, that becomes popular. You might want to go check her out. I think she's doing a pretty good job, okay? So that's it for the channel update. I know it's long, I know it's a lot of information, but I think it was a lot of information that everyone wanted to know, like what happened with the trailer, what's going on, and this and that. So there you go. As more stuff happens, like if I have an update on when Project 7 will air, etc., I'll give you more information. I'll try to squeeze in Dawnguard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but as of now, the GTA Marathon is a go. It's still continuing. I'm going to do Vice City San Andreas, so I'm excited about it. So thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you for new gameplay very soon. Peace.